Monggo dimulai.
Sudah. Oke. Oke. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So
Waalaikumsalam
from
warahmatullahi
from group 7, we can explain you about Asbab al-Nuzul. Next, this is our group member, as you can see in the video, and you can next slide. So let's talk about the definition about Asbab al-Nuzul. So by etymology, Asbab al-Nuzul consists of two words, Asbab, which is plural from the word asbab, which means background, reason or cause, or illah, while the word nuzul comes from word nazala, which means the descent. In terminology, Muhammad Hassan Ashidri defines sabab al-nuzul as a certain event or condition because of which the Quran was revealed to explain its law at the time the event occurred. Az-Zarqani defines sabab al-nuzul as an event that caused one or several verses to be revealed, or an event that can be used as a legal guide regarding the revelation of a person. So, in general, the asbab al-nuzul is every event that causes a verse to be revealed, whether it's commenting on, answering, or explaining the law at the time of the event. And next, so how to know the story of Asbab al-Nuzul? There's three ways. So the first one is by riwayah. Riwayah Asbab al-Nuzul can be categorized into Sahih narration and riwayah mursal. The Sahih riwayat is the one that has the sanad that continuously all the way back to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, while a mursal narration is one whose sanad falls on a friend. And the second is micro. So micro method mainly knowing the reason behind the revelation of verse in the wording of the Quran. And the third is macro. The macro method includes conduction, historical research, and the history of the design of every nation or verse. This method can be done by using this narration. And the next discussion.
Next,
And
tips tips of history of Asbab al-Nuzul. The narration of Asbab al-Nuzul can be classified into two categories. The first, definitive and equivocal narration. The narrator univocally indicate that the event narrated are closely related to Asbab al-Nuzul. For example, Ibnu Abbas narrates about the revelation of Surah Al-Nisa verse 59. Number second, uncertain narration or mungkin muhtamilah. The narrator does not clearly state that the event narrated is related to the Asbab al-Nuzul, but only describe its possibility. Like Urwah narration of the case of Zubair who correlate with an Asar over a matter of water flow or irrigation in Al-Harrah. Games of Asbah al-Nuzul. The first, Ta'addud al-Asbah wa al-Nazil Wahid. This theory relation to the case of several causes only behind the revelation of one verse, and sometimes the first is revealed in response to several events or causes. the revelation of Surah Al-Ikhlas verses 1 through 4. Number second, Ta'addud al-Nazil wa al-Asbab Wahid. This theory relation to the case of one cause behind the revelation of several verses. Example, Surah Al-Dukhan verses 10, 15, and 16. Next, reduction and meaning of Asbab al-Nuzul expression. The expression used by the companion to indicate the reason for the revelation of the Quran were not always the same. These expressions are broadly grouped into two categories. The first, sari or clear. The expression sari, narration that clearly show the asbab al-nuzul. Example of sari narration include the asbab al-nuzul of the first surah Al-Ma'idah verse 2. Number second, muhtamilah or styles possibility or uncertain. Muhtamila is an expression in history that has not been confirmed as asbab al-nuzul because there is still doubt. Example of muhtamila include Surah Al-Baqarah verse 223. Next.
Okay, the next is the importance of historical context in understanding the Quran, Asbab al-Nuzul, according to scholars. Scholars agree that knowing the reason for the revelation of first Asbab al-Nuzul is very important. The first point is interpreting correctly. The historical context provides the background that helps explain the meaning and message of the verse, so that the interpretation is not just based on the words alone, but also adapt to the condition that lead to the revelation. And the second point is avoiding misunderstanding. By knowing the specific event or condition that lead the revelation of the verse, the risk of misinterpretation is minimized. And the last point is applying the law correctly. Many verses contain legal provision related to specific events. Understanding the context helps in determining whether a ruling is a general or limited to the situation at hand. Classical scholars such as Al-Wahidi and Ibn Taymiyyah emphasize that without knowledge of Asbab al-Nuzul, interpretation can go wrong. Modern scholars also relate this context to socio-political dynamics that are relevant to the present. Okay, and next is implication in the interpretation and application of law. Scholars' view on how Asbab al-Nuzul affect the interpretation and application of Quranic ruling also vary. The first is majority view, Jumhur Ulama. The principle of the generality of the lafaz, although the verse was revealed because a specific event, that generality of the word in the verse makes the law of principle universally applicable. The example is the ruling on the excitation of zihar, or the ruling on the particular action is not limited to the context in which it was revealed, that is used as general guideline. Okay, and the next is minority view. And the minority view is context specificity. Some scholars argue the interpretation should rely heavily on the context in which the verse was revealed. Legal implication: if a verse relates to a specific event or circumstance, like rule regarding the distribution or spoils of war, then the ruling should be applied according to the original context only. Okay, the next is function of Asbab al-Nuzul. The first is knowing the wisdom and secret of the enactment of a law and draw attention to the public interest. And the second is knowing Asbab al-Nuzul helps to clarify some reverse. And the third is knowledge of Asbab al-Nuzul will make it easier for people to memorize words of the Quran and strengthen the existence of ahyu in people memorize. And the fourth is asbab al-nuzul can help understand whether a word applies generally or applies specifically. Then it what word is applied. And the last is knowledge of asbab al-nuzul can specialize or taxis the law on the cause, especially scholars who adhere to the rule of special cause. And the last is conclusion. Asbab al-nuzul is the cause of background of the revelation of Quranic verse that is important to understand in its historical context. This knowledge helps explain in the meaning of the verse, determine whether a ruling applies generally or specifically, and avoid misunderstanding in interpretation. The history of Asbab al-Nuzul is divided into two. One is clear or sari and uncertain or muhtamilah. Scholars agree that understanding Asbab al-Nuzul is very important to apply the law of Sharia correctly, facilitate memorization of the Quran, and show the attention of Sharia to the interests of society. Okay, this is our presentation. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.